Welcome back to Sundered. My name is Lars Trades. I'm from Germany and I try to improve my English by playing games. I did already a let's play, but I forgot I forgot to record my audio voice. What is not really bad because it wasn't really fun. So you didn't miss something. I tell you what happened. I attacked the boss 3 times, and I figured out a tactic. I figured out a new tactic, and I did a little bit better. But in the end, he was beating us 3 times again. So this were what happened, and I was spending some points here, this one, and I tried to activate this one. So I'm not patient anymore. It is like this. The first 15 minutes at this game, I'm really calm. I can take this, but after that, I can't. The game is too annoying for me. Anyways, the reason I record today Sundered is not because I want to play this game. I want to end this game. To be honest, this is all. I just want to end this game. But the reason for that is I have how is this called? A new editing software, a new editing program called Adobe Premiere. I have a 7-day period test time. Let me look up if this is true. 7 days trial period. So, and I need some game footage, and I thought let's do a Sundered boss fight let's play, because normally, I mean, it's not my first choice, you know, but it is quickly made. So normally I record this, and 25 minutes later I have some game footage I can edit. But because I forgot to record, to press the record button for my audio, for my commentary, I have to do this again. So it is not shorter as the game what I like more. What I really like is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is really fun. It's really fun, and I like doing this, but it takes almost an hour to record because it's an MMO and they take a long time. I'm not sure if this is really an MMO, maybe because MMO means massive multiplayer. I believe you can play with a max of 16 real people, but 16 other players, real people. Oh man. Yeah. And this is really fun, but also a lot, yeah. Anyway, so this was the reason and for Bioshock, I mean, Bioshock would also fall in this category, but it's too early in the morning for playing Bioshock. It's a horror shooter game, and you shouldn't play this on Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning, I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm not in the mood for Bioshock, because the game deserves to play it, if possible, at night, and when I calm. This was my intention. I don't want to destroy the shards, because I want to do this later. Ooh. Yeah, I figured out where we can. At the ground, it's easier to avoid, to dodge the enemies. And on the left side of the screen, on the wall, we can go there to rest a little bit. As always, the game will come up by shaking the camera, and I will get really annoyed, because right now it's okay. I mean, it's tough, it's hard. It's hard to look at a small character, but it's okay. But if the game starts by doing this one, I just shaking my head, because I can't believe I see it. I know it happened, but anytime this happened, it's like, what? This really happens? I mean, how could the developers decide to do these things? Why? I mean, why shaking the camera? Why? And later, a wind will also coming through the shaking. So we have shaking camera, we have a light show, we have our character really small. I mean, really small. and weird sound, and I don't know, just so much annoying things going on. And we have me dying. And yeah, maybe it's not so bad. At least we get a little bit of, you know, this is because I could go somewhere and just do a farming part, but I don't want to. I don't want to do the farming. I mean, it's not logical. It is. I take more time by just trying the boss again and again. I know this, but it is what my heart says. If my heart says, I hate the farming things, let's drop it. Let's go to the boss, even if it's harder. This is what my heart is telling me, I believe, or my crazy brain. What's also a key. Anyways, yeah, then we try to activate this one. Okay, we'll do a second try. What is actually, let me think, it would be the 5th trial for today, so keep this in mind. I already did, and for that I really stay calm. I'm really, really calm. And I want to mention this. I know I repeat this a lot, but I have to, because some of you just jump in the game, hear my complaining and think, maybe, what a fucking, sorry about that bad language. What a bad game is this, that he also all the time complains about this. The game itself, it's not bad. My personal opinion is it is too long. It is really too long. It should be a half or more at the halfway shorter. It's just too much farming, repeatable farming, almost the same thing again and again. It is a nice game. I have enjoyed playing this for the first 30 parts. And then I started to get annoyed a little bit because there are a lot of annoying things. The boss fights, all of them boss fights are fair design. If I don't get the boss fight, it's totally my fault, because it's not unfair. It is not an unfair boss fight. Maybe the levels sometimes and the creatures unfair, yeah. But the boss fight itself, they are really well designed. I just hate them, and I think for me personally it's annoying with the shaky camera, because it's hurtful to watch this. I have a 27 soul screen. What is good, because every game I wished, you know, I've played games with a 15 soul monitor. And now I'm 35 years old. 30, also 3 and 5. Sometimes I mix this up. And it's great that I guess every average gamer is glad about the big screens we have, and then a game comes up and making my character so small, and make a light show and shaking the whole camera. It's like someone comes up, I don't know, someone just come in my room and shaking the screen while I try to play something else. I mean, why doing this? I don't get this. Anyway, this is something I don't understand, but this is my personal thing, you know. And if you have a tactic, if you know what to do, if you like the farming, you will have a lot of fun and farm too in this game. And the boss fights are they're not unfair. I would like to say it's an unfair boss fight because it's annoying for me, but it isn't. It is a fair and well-designed boss fight. And yeah, it counts almost for every boss. But I really think the farming just stretches the game so much, you know. Keep in mind this is part 62 or 3, I don't know this anymore. And even if I'm not fast in games, I know I need a lot of time to get things done and such. And anyway, let's say if this is part 63, let's say you need to get to this boss fight 30 parts, when one part is about approximately 20 to 30 minutes. It's so long. It's just too long. the game isn't so good. I mean, it's a good game, but it isn't so good that the game can be stretched. The gameplay can be stretched like this. There is not much to discover. It's almost the same thing every time. There are 3 areas in the game, and I like the right area. It's a well-designed area, but everything else, no. It's a good game, but it would be better without the farming. And farming can be fun. There is a way that farming can be fun, like in Shadow Warrior 2, or I don't know. But if farming feels like, oh, I have to do this in order to get better before I have fun, then it's wrong. It's just, you know, the gameplay stretch. And I believe it is because people get disappointed when they buy a game, and when they play 8 hours and the game is over, they are disappointed. They say, I've bought a game for 20 euros or dollars or whatever, rules or whatever, and then they get frustrated because the gameplay is too short, and then the game developer have to keep attention to make a game longer. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's just too much. Like for this example, I think this is too much farming and too much stretching the gameplay, and I blame the people who say, oh god, sorry guys. I mean, farming can be motivation, but if you do this, don't overdo it. Like in this example, I don't enjoy the last 44 and 0 parts. I really don't. It's not. I try. The thing is, I really try. I go in this game. The first 15 minutes, like I said, I try to see the nice things at the game, but I lose this. After 15 minutes gameplay, I end up by just complaining the game. And you can see my other Let's Plays that it isn't like this with Bioshock, it isn't like this with Monster Hunter, maybe a little bit sometimes, they will have times, but not all the time. It isn't it didn't happen in Dead Space. So there are a lot of games what, you know, sometimes a game is annoying. Every game gets annoying, and the reason for that is if you play a game long enough, you don't see the nice things anymore, you just see the bad things. And this brings me back to the point, when a gameplay is stretched like this, it's not good, because you start to seeing just the bad points. Okay, but think of it's just one man's opinion, and sorry, I was it's just one man's opinion, and it is my personal opinion, and I feel like this. Nevertheless, I want to end this game, and I want to do some video editing testing. So that's the reason I played this today. There's no other reason. I'm not waking up in the morning on Sunday, drinking my coffee and thinking, you know, I would like to do a Sundered Let's Play because it's fun. No, I do this because, yeah. Anyway, please also keep in mind, I speak right now, and right now I'm emotional. I'm at the boss fight. It's not a rational opinion. It's not a review, because I'm at the boss fight right now, and I have feelings, and it stresses me out. So it's not. Don't take this too seriously, please. I know if you're a gamer, everyone knows how it feels if you try to do something and you just want to end something and it's not possible. So keep this in mind, please. If this would be a review, I would treat the game totally fair. I would like maybe sometimes at someday I'm able to do English reviews. Right now I don't think I could do some. My English is just not good enough, and there are, I don't know if people, you know. Anyway, actually no one watches this. No one watches the Sundered Let's Play, so I look sometimes up where, you know, and I do Let's Play since 2 months, a little bit more as 2 months. And it took me by surprise how much I loved doing this. I mean, I thought maybe I could do something like this. I've never thought I would do this 2 years ago in English. I've never thought about this. But now I'm here, I'm doing this. I mean, no one watches this, but I press a lot of efforts in doing this, and this is so... I started doing this 2.5 months ago, I believe, and I don't lose it's like, I don't know, it doesn't change. I have the same feeling as in the beginning. I sit every 3 minutes. I sit on doing the logos. I'm doing my video editing. Try to improve things. Try to make things better. And I don't get bored or annoyed by doing this. This is I get bored by one thing. This is the reason I try the new editing software, because I have what is this called? Magix 2013 Deluxe Edition. What is a video editing software, and it is a good one, but if you do every day, if you do more than just, cutting and such, wow, this can cause a lot of errors, and you get annoyed by sitting there and try to solve some problems. Some small problems, and ending up by sitting 3 hours just for, I don't know, for testing things out, for don't understanding why some... Yeah, anyway. So I have to... this is the reason why I want to test the professional ones, because I don't want to lose too much time by editing and finding out that the program is just making me a lot of trouble. And yeah, but besides from that, I love doing this. I love doing the thumbnails, I love doing the editing, and I love the speaking, the English speaking, even if I'm not good at this yet, but I give my best to get better, and I will be better. The only thing what bothers me is that not much people are watching this, and I can't really blame them for that. When they jump in one of my videos and I say, "Hello, I'm Lucas from," I don't say from German in my normal parts. They maybe just wanna watch some gameplay material, and then they just maybe hear my voice and think, "Oh man, who the fuck is he talking? I don't understand him." Sorry about our language. What the heck is he talking about? So, yeah. This is a little bit what... Oh, come on, game. Oh, I hate this game. I really do. This is so... At least in my current stage. I don't do more. It's too much of Sundered, why you don't want to end? I hate this fucking game. Sorry about the language. It's my normally I try 3 or maybe 4 times, but this is my 1st or 6 times. I'm really sorry about the language. I don't want to sound like a jackass. But this game anyway. So what I try to say is I love doing this. I don't. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I speak too much, right? So I say bye. Thanks for watching. I hope it was a little bit of interesting. Please keep in mind I'm emotional at the boss fight, so this is not a review or such. It's just my opinion right now at this time. And now I close the game and I do something more fun. Okay guys, I wish you a nice day, weekend, whatever it is. Have a good one. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye bye.